Hello, my name is Skore Juliusson.
And my name is Wei. For this project, we want to find the relationship between the sanitation of a restaurant and its environment. And so we call this project Health Kitchen in NYC.
So the idea behind Hell's Kitchen in NYC is first of all to check whether we can find a trend between rat activity and restaurant sanitation. Second, we want to find out if we can find which borough has the highest number of dirty restaurants. Now, if a new restaurant is being opened in a certain borough, we want to be able to predict the sanitation of that restaurant in the near future. How are we going to reach this goal? Well, we obviously have to acquire some data that has sanitation evaluation of restaurants and rat activity around these restaurants.
So to implement this visualization of data, we first want to visualize the restaurant grading by color code so the user could easily perceive the data. And second, we want to use the histogram to show how much better or how much severe is the district situation compared to the other district. And third one, we want to use the overall. We want to allow user to interact with the data instead of just see whatever things we want them to see.
So when a restaurant is inspected, it gets a score and a grade. The score is calculated from the severity of the violations. Here we have three different violations. First, we have public health hazard, such as failing to keep food at the right temperature. This triggers a minimum of 7 points. We have critical violation, for example, serving raw food such as salad without properly washing it first. This carries a minimum of 5 points. And lastly, we have general violation, which can be all sorts of things, such as not properly sanitizing cooking utilities. This results in a score of 2 points. Now, when the final score has been calculated, the restaurant gets a grade. The restaurant gets A if the score is from 0 to 13, a B if the final score ranges from 14 to 27, and a score above 28 results in a C.
So for the rodent inspection of NYC, we have two important variables, which the first one is the type of inspection, and which have three important categories. The first one is the initial, which is in response to a request or a proactive inspection. And the second one is the compliance, which is the follow-up inspection for its initial inspection. And the third one is bait, is the application of rodenticide or just simply monitoring. For the second variable, we have three important categories, which is past inspection, problem condition, and active red signs.
The preliminary analysis for New York City restaurant inspections include, on the left here, a map which shows the distribution of restaurants and the outlines of the districts or the boroughs. On the right we have a bar chart which shows the average score of restaurants in each borough.
So for the analysis of rodent inspection, the left plot is the kernel density estimation of active red signs for each cases. And for the right side plot is the histogram is the histogram of result of inspection for each borough.